Once upon a time a ship caught in storm in a sea. The ship got destroyed and all the passengers in it were drowned in the sea, except one man. By the grace of God, he survived somehow and came to the shore of the sea. He was unconscious for a while, but when he opened his eyes, he found himself on a desolate island. He felt scared and lonely, and he prayed to God for help. Days passed, but no help came for him. He spent his nights sleeping on the beach, and his days looking for signs of life. He prayed to God every morning and evening, but he felt that God was not listening to him. He started to lose hope and accepted his fate of living on the island. He decided to make the best of his situation and started to collect some wood and grass to make a hut for himself. He also gathered some things from the broken ship and kept them in his hut. He learned to survive by eating coconuts and fish that he caught from the sea. He stayed in his hut and tried to pass his time. One day, he lit a fire and went to fetch some food. When he returned, he saw that his hut was on fire. He was shocked and heartbroken, as he had lost his only shelter and belongings. He was angry at God and he shouted at the sky, "Oh God, I asked you to send me some help, but you did not listen to my prayer. I had built a hut here to live, and you burned that too. You are very cruel." He was very disappointed, and he kept complaining to God till night. He had nowhere to go, so he fell asleep on the sea beach. In the morning, he was woken up by a loud noise. When he opened his eyes, he saw that a ship had come to the shore. He could not believe his eyes. He was overjoyed that at last help had come to him. He ran to the ship and got on board. The ship started sailing. After getting on the ship, the man asked the captain of the ship, "How did you know that I am stranded here on this deserted island?" The captain replied, "We saw a fire signal sent by you from the island. We understood that there is someone on the island. That's why we came here." The man said, "But I did not send any fire signal." The captain said, "But we have come here only after seeing the fire signal." The man then remembered his burning hut. He realized that the fire signal that the captain was talking about was his burning hut. He understood that it was God's plan to get him out of the island by setting his hut on fire. He understood that God's plan was bigger than his plan for himself. He felt ashamed of his anger and gratitude for his rescue. He started thanking God for his mercy and wisdom. He learned a valuable lesson from his experience. He realized that sometimes things do not go according to our plans, but they happen for a reason. He realized that God has a purpose and a plan for each and every one of us, and we should trust Him in every situation. He realized that God's plan is always bigger, bolder, and better than our plan for ourselves. He thanked God for His love and guidance.